Hello there, informed beauties. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a DIY, but actually it's a new product for my store, but I'm gonna turn it to like a DIY for you guys because I feel like this is a very simple recipe you can also make at home if you want to make your own shea butter bars. They're really simple. You only need a few items. The product that we are going to be making is a shea butter bar, lotion bar with almond oil and jojoba oil. Currently on my site I do have it in a body butter form. So this is my shea butter almond and jojoba body butter. Is actually one of my top selling body butters. People enjoy this, so I thought I'd go ahead and turn it into a bar as well because people really love also my lotion bars. So it gives you guys more than one option when it comes to the form in which you want to use your body butter in. Okay, lotion bars are really easy to use because you just take them in hand, warm them up, and apply them to the body, or you can take the actual bar and rub it onto the body and then put it back into like a tin or either wrap it in saran wrap in plastic, or you can put it into one of those cardboard boxes, like soap boxes as well. So those are a little bit easier to use, especially if you're on the go and you don't have to like dig into a container. Please excuse my oily skin. Okay, we are glowing in the camera, but it's just oils. Lots and lots of oils. Before we get started, go ahead and take a moment to subscribe, like this video, and share me with a friend. And let's go ahead and let's get into it. Okay, being transparent here, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys one of my actually top selling butter bars. This one is actually not a good batch. Like, I put a little bit too much oil in it. But this is what it looks like. It is a lavender vanilla body bar, and the thing about when you put too much oil in a body bar, it becomes really like greasy and it doesn't have enough of a solid hold. So one of the things about creating the lotion bars that you want to be careful about how much oil you put into them. Just a little bit, not too much. Ingredients that we're going to be using for this DIY is that you're going to need something to melt down your shea butter in. So I like to use a Pyrex glass. This is a 16-ounce, 2 cups Pyrex glass. The bars that I'm going to be making are 4-ounce bars, and they are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can make 26 ounces. No, 4 times 6 is 24. Yeah, 24 ounces of shea butter, but I'm not going to be making that many. I'm only going to make 3 bars. So I'm going to make about, yeah, I'm going to be making 3 bars. So that's going to be about 12 ounces of shea butter. So I'm going to be using this to melt it down. I use a double boil method. So I just use a regular old pan to put like water in to sit this into to double boil it to melt down the shea butter. The shea butter that I am using is the Essentials Depot shea butter. I've been using this shea butter for years. And I just get a big bucket of it now. This is a 1-gallon bucket, and I got it off of Amazon. I get like a lot of my stuff off of Amazon. I'll link everything down below. And of course, we're going to be using oils of choice. You can use as many oils as you want, but like I said, with these bars, you want to be mindful of how much oil you're using. So I would say probably stick to 2, maybe 3 oils if you choose, but you only need like a drop. So we're going to be using some sweet almond oil and some jojoba oil, and these are going to be really like doop, like, you know, a little, like not too much. Okay, and then you're going to need a mold. So you're going to need a mold on this one's still kind of wet. I just washed it, but you're going to use a mold for the actual bars. All right, you guys, so I placed water into my double boiler, or into my little pan here. You want to make sure that you're not putting too much heat on shea butter. The thing about shea butter, you guys, is that when you put too much heat onto natural oils and butters, it can strip the oils and butters of their natural benefits. So I always say, like, the lower the heat, the better. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to scoop out the shea butter. Make sure you clean with everything you do. Wash your hands. Okay, you guys, so we are all done with melting down the shea butter. I am allowing it to sit for a little bit. Oh, this is warped. Hold on. Let me just move this. Okay. All right, so I am letting it kind of sit a little bit so that it can cool down just a little bit. You don't want shea butter to get too cool because then you won't be able to pour it. So we're gonna go ahead and add in our oils now. Like I said, a little bit of oil, like not a lot. We're gonna add our jojoba first, and you're just gonna do a few like that. Very little oil. Like you want to make sure you don't put a lot, just a little, okay? Because you want it to remain solid. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it up. But one of the things about the silicone mold is where you pour your product into, like where it sits, you will not be able to pick it up. So until it's solid, at least, or like halfway solid. So what I suggest is if you feel like you're gonna have to move it for any reason, place it on a cutting board or something that is flat so that if you have to move it, you can pick it up and move it around. But preferably when it comes to it, if you can just pour them where they're at and let them sit, then that is great. So now that we have that all set together, now we're gonna go ahead and we're going to pour. So you're just going to slowly pour in your shea butter mix. I try to fill it up as much to the top as possible, making sure that it is a full 4 ounces. Okay. And here. Oh, it seems like we have a little bit left, so I'm gonna try to just top them off as much as possible. All right, so perfect. So that is 3 bars, exactly where I needed to be. So that worked out perfectly. So now we wait. So I'm gonna let these sit here and solidify at about room temperature. I'm in no rush with this process, so I more likely would just let them sit at room temperature and solidify. And when they're like halfway done or so, like I'll come back in and check in with you guys on how they're doing. And then when they're like, you know, ready to go, we'll pop them out, take a look at them, make sure they're exactly how you want them to be and all that fun stuff. So be right back. Okay, good morning, Informed Beauties. It's the next day. These are not ready. I'm gonna show you guys, hold on. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how you know if your bars are fully ready, because they look like they're ready, right? They look like they're pretty dry. Just peel up the end of your bar and take a look, and you will see that it is still very soft. So it needs to solidify a little bit more. So what I usually do is that I put them in the fridge for a little bit to get them a little bit more solid. I didn't add a lot of oil this time, so they should be okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop these in the fridge for a little bit, and then we'll come back and take another look at these. Hello there, Informed Beauties. Okay, so it is a few hours later. I'm gonna just have you guys take a look. I don't know what happened. I'm thinking it's the silicone. I just think silicone doesn't work well for this, but I've done my other body bars and it was perfectly fine. I'm gonna let you guys see them. Okay, so this is the bar that I took out, and it pretty much like just broke in half. Now I don't know. I have no idea where I went wrong on these. And if you can see, there's a lot of shea butter still left inside of the actual, like, you know, mold. It's still usable. I'll probably just melt them down and try to do something again. But let me see if I can remove this one all together. Let's see if we can just get a... Okay, see, this one's better. Oh, wait. Okay. And I like the silicone mold because they pop right out. Okay, this one's a little bit better. Okay, this one's a little bit better. Oh, okay. Okay, this one's a lot better. Look at that. Ooh, can you guys see? Can you guys see? Hold on. Look at this. Okay, that's a lot. This is a lot better. This is kind of like what I would want it to look like minus the end here. So that's a lot better. Let me try this one. See, this one is way better. But see, it's just the little chips in the sidebar that I don't like. Okay, so this one's better as well. It has a little bit, you know. So this is what they look like. They're not the best. I'm not happy with them. I'm definitely going to redo these. I have to find out what it is about the silicone mold that is not working. I have another one, so maybe I'll try the other one. Maybe there's something with this one that is just not working, but it shouldn't be doing this. Like I made bars before, and they don't break and they don't do any of that. So I don't know if it's the mold or what. You guys kind of get the point on how it works. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to melt these down and redo it again. I want to say this is a failed tutorial because it's not a failed tutorial, not at all. I just think I have to tweak something and figure out why they're not staying whole. But I mean, they're not bad. Like, these came out pretty good. But no, they came out pretty good. Like, look. And I kind of like this little swirl here. Like, you see how the little swirl is on the inside? I actually really like that. So let's just take a little piece. I'm already pretty, like, you know, oiled up. But what you would do with a lotion bar is that you would just take it and... Oh, this is not going to work. Okay, we're going to do it this way. You're just going to take it and you're going to melt it down in your hand. Just going to take a little bit. And you would take that and you would apply it to skin. Like so. So you would just rub it onto the skin where you want to be moisturized. And shea butter is very moisturizing. So yeah, you guys, that is how to DIY a lotion bar. Okay, it may take some playing around with this some time. As you guys see, for me, I've been doing this for some time, and there are still moments like this where I'm like, where did I go wrong? Okay, so I'm gonna have to definitely melt these down and redo them, figure out something else. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. If you have not already, go on over and check out my Etsy shop, Body Care by Eunice, where I hand make body oils, body scrubs, body butters, lip scrubs, face oils. I hand make everything with all natural ingredients for your skin. So I will leave the link above in the icon as well as down below. Go ahead and check that out. I also have ebooks and skincare tracker on my site, so you can go ahead and get some resources when it comes to skincare and skin knowledge. And with that being said, you guys, please do not leave this video without subscribing, liking, and sharing me with a friend. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.